Hello everyone, I'm Tom Palmer with Tom Palmer Custom Daisy Rifles in Mulder, Oklahoma. It's Monday, August 18th, 2025, and I've been working on a project this morning. It's a Daisy 1105. It's a little gun, kind of like the 105B. This is made in 75 to 78, I think my book said. But it has a safety. It sets that safety every time you cock it. And get my book here. We'll look here and see right quick. I think it's on page 25. Yeah, I'll show you. This is my collector's guide book. It has a right here. I'll show you right there. 1105, 1975, 1978. It's just a simple little cheap gun. It was probably, I don't know, in 75. So gun was probably 10 or 12 bucks, you know, maybe 15, I don't know. But anyway, it was pretty rough. And I mean, this is one of them guns that it's not really worth doing anything to, but Ben's I like them. All of them, if I can save them, make them look decent, what I want to do is make somebody want to own it, you know. That way they won't trash it. But anyway, I don't know what I'm gonna do for stock yet, because these stocks on these things are really short. So I may take all the lettering off one of my, just a Red Ryder, and put on it. And they have I done got it cleaned and redone. The spring anchor is a rear sight. Of course, there's other things I can do that too, but I like using that if I can, because it's fixed. But anyway, what I want to do is I got it. This is not polished, this is just wire brushed. I stripped the paint, and then most of it didn't come off as usual, so I had to wire brush the rest of it off. And but anyway, we're gonna cold blue this one. As you all know, that's been looking at my videos very long, I don't like paint. So here's where I've started. That's cold blue. That's cold blue, and I want to kick this down. You can hear me talking, probably won't be able to see me, but I want you to watch how good this stuff works. And what I'm using is this from Brownells, that right there. And I just got in a new bottle the other day. It's got a new bottle. This stuff is not cheap by no means, but that's the new container. And I bought this off of eBay, I think, or somewhere. I think Brownells was out. I may have gotten Brownells, I can't remember. But anyway, it was like $21.73 for that bottle, but it'll last a long time. This bottle here I've had was when I run my gun shop. And yeah, there's the date. The 9th, 11th of 2014 is $8.89 back in. And I've had that bottle, and as you can see, it's just about empty. But anyway, lasts a long time, depending on, you know, how much use. I'll use it more on BB guns than I did in my firearm shop. But anyway, let's blue this thing and see. And I did been working on the lever. Of course, you know, those are aluminum, and so I got that aluminum black from Birchwood Casey. Brownells don't make any of their brand for aluminum that I've been able to find, but that there works pretty good. But these things they're I believe these are forged, you know, cast and hardened. I don't know, but this they don't want to soak that up, but you can do it if you just stay after it, and that way you don't have to have paint on that thing either. So anyway, but I just want to show you how good this Brownells works. And put a little bit on there, and see right there. Let me see if I can hold it up there. Okay, yeah. Okay, so here we go. You know, you just, I mean, it just when the metal has been like that, like prepared like I done it, it opens those pores up, and it just soaks her up. And this is gonna be a nice little gun. Like I said, it won't have no painted finish. It'll be cold blued and be like any other blued gun. You'll have to keep it oiled, or yeah, it will rust. And but if you just keep it oiled, it'll be good. And you know, you never can get a gloss, or I could never get a gloss finish with this cold blue, even if you polish the gun out with a high polish. It just don't have it to do that. But anyway, and as you can see, that just move that safety backward and forward, get all under it and stuff. I was gonna pull the safety out so I could do this, but it turned out all right. But that's plastic. You have to push that tab in on the back side to get it to come out. And sometimes when you do that, they break. And I don't know of any source to get one. I could find a used one, I don't know. But like I say, these guns are not expensive, so you can't put a whole lot in them. And I got this one in on last week when I bought that small collection of guns that had 7 in it. Well, this gun was in it, and like I say, it's pretty rough. But I got her cleaned up, and it wouldn't didn't have no power, but the spring was sacked in it, and so I'm gonna put not a new one. I'm gonna put a used spring in it, probably a 1938B or something I got laying around here, and see if we can get the speed. I'm gonna put I'll show you in just a minute. I've already got the power plant built. But see how that's turning that nice and black, and I mean, this stuff just really works good when you got the metal clean and polished, or ever how you want to do it. But anyway, right here is a power plant for it. Got a spacer and a washer and another spring. Like I say, I think that's a 1938B spring, but I'm not even sure about that. Got the new abutment washer and the cup seal, and got that all cleaned up and everything. It's ready to go. And this has got one of those unusual triggers in it, because I've done cold blued it, cleaned it up. It was rusted really bad, but the rust came right off, and re-blued it. But it's got the little part that resets the safety every time. So that trigger's is a little different than what you'd normally see on a folded steel one. And the shot tube was in really good shape. I got it cleaned up, got it blued, and had to put a little more oil on it. I had to look it over and see if I might need to put another coat of blue on, but she's plenty black. Got that done, so it's just a matter of getting the rest of this done. And stick with me just a minute. We'll try to see if we can. Okay, here we go. Stuff works so good when that metal is, of course, this metal is soft, and this is just sheet metal. It's not like firearm metal would be, but this being the type of metal it is, it just really soaks that up, and it just really, and we'll get down in here. Getting down them holes sometimes a little bit of a job. See if I got a little bit more in here. Maybe I can get it down in there. Okay, get down in here. Yeah, there we go. Get around that front side good. This is gonna be a nice little BB gun for somebody if they want something that's light, because it won't have a stock. I won't put a forearm on it. I will not put a forearm on it. And say this is a 1105, and I know I've got one more of these. So this one here will be going somewhere someday. I'll keep one for my collection, but this one here, okay, looking pretty good. trying to get down a little, get her good, and then I'm gonna pick out a spot and put a little oil on it to kind of show you what it looks like when you oil it after you get it blued. And they recommend putting this on with a cotton ball, but I've never gotten no cotton balls yet. But this is just a piece of a t-shirt. Seems to work pretty good. And so give her a good rub down. Looking pretty good. It's gonna be a okay. Get all that. Get all that. The old safety. I'm glad that safety's okay. 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 All right. Okay. All right, I'm gonna pick a spot here and get dried. And this is what I use for oil on mine, and it works really good. I like it. It's expensive as all get out for what it is, but so be it. It works good. It's worth every penny. Okay, we're just gonna do a little bit. Okay. Let's see here. Turn over here. We'll do this right here. One spot there I'll have to go over, but we'll. Okay, so I'll take that back off because it really needs another coat on it, and I'll do that. This video's getting a little bit long, but see how nice that turns out? I mean, it's not perfect by no means, but if you'd seen this gun before I started on it, you'd think it's close to perfect. But it had a few rust pits and stuff, and the black, you can see it, a few rust pits in it here and there. It's not too bad though, but when they're real black like that, it helps hide them. But anyway, there you go. When I get through with it, we'll just go ahead and make a video on it, shooting it, speed and accuracy, and see what we come up with a stock shot tube. And then I think I've already got one modified that may work, a 120, a model 25, and we'll shoot it too if I've got one. But anyway, so there you go for my project for today, and hope you liked the video. Hope you learned something, and get those old rusty, crusty daisies and buff them down, wire wheel them off, sand them down, whatever, and give them some new life with some cold blue instead of the paint. I think you'll be a lot better satisfied. All right, thank everyone for watching.